Hello, Yoshino here with another tutorial. This is gonna be the second part of my head XY tutorial. If you have not seen the first part, check it. I'll put the link in the description and probably up here somewhere. This is part of my how to Live2d tutorial series playlist. If you check my YouTube channel, you will see all of these tutorials that I've made for you, with the new hands tracking tutorial, eyes tutorial, eyebrows. Check this out if you're a beginner and you're looking for some beginner friendly tutorial to rig your first model. Also remember that I stream on Twitch. I try to stream basically every day at 5 p.m. Central Europe time. You can come in my stream and ask me questions or just have fun with me and my community. I hope that you're gonna have a nice time with us. By the way, remember that if you need it, this head source file .cmo3 will be on Gumroad. If you need it, go check it out. I'll leave the link in the description as usual. So the last time we have worked on the angle X, we're not gonna work on the angle Y, which is the one that we're missing. So we're gonna start as the other. So let's take off the hair for now. Also the eyes, eyebrows, nose, everything. And let's only select the head to work on it. Usually I find that head X, Y, so in X is harder than Y. I am not sure why. And again, this is a quite complex thing to do. So in general, you want to follow me as I go through the steps. By the way, remember that each element that we selected to work on the angle X is gonna be active on angle Y as well. Actually, to do that faster, we can click on the angle X, right click here, select. Now left click angle Y and make all of the elements. So we selected all of the elements inside of angle X and we made them active in angle Y. Okay, now comes in action this line mask that we have made earlier. You can put it inside of your head deformer. Make it active in the angle Y. Now this green thing has to disappear. Basically what you can do is click on headline, copy its I was joking. Click on line mask, copy its ID, click on headline, paste it, and then invert mask. Now go on line mask and lower its opacity. Okay, now when our head is normal, we want it not to be there. Also here. When our head is up, we want it to remove our line like this. Now you have to adjust it to how much and how fast your line is gonna disappear just by putting it nearer or more far away. Now we grab the irises again. This time we're gonna bring it up. As you can see here, I kind of did a mistake because there is some part of the lip that is going outside of my mouth head XY deformer. So how I can fix this problem is select all of this, make a new deformer, which is bigger. Now click on here. Let's copy its name, modeling deformer, delete deformer and pass to child. Paste the name. It should behave just as it did but now we have it bigger, so we can better control the whole mouth. Also, as I have just noticed, here we're having a problem as well. Head color and head shadow are not, head color and head line are not really bending the same way. We can fix it in two ways. First way is to try to give them the same mesh and see if it's gonna work. So let's select one of the two, Ctrl C, select the other one, go to mesh edit. Sorry, I selected the wrong one. Mesh edit, Alt B to make it bigger, Ctrl V. Okay, let's see if it worked. Okay, it has worked. But what I would like to do is also increase a little bit its mesh point, because as you can see, it's becoming a little bit weird now because it's holding from here. So how we do that? Very simple. Go here for division. Okay. Now we have to do Ctrl C. Come here. Delete everything. Ctrl V. Okay. If it was not fixed for you, what you could do is come here. Is select both, Alt Control, select both. Go into edit mode, Ctrl A to select everything, and bind. It's gonna put a glue. Now we have to take head color, click on here, yes, head color. You need to paint everything in head color. Which I don't know which of the two is. We're gonna check it. If I color everything red and then everything yellow, if it works, okay, it was worked. How do we check if we did the wrong the right thing? Drag here. So with the glue, we have bind these two levels together, so they are gonna stick together in every movement they're gonna have. So if you move one, also the other one should move together, even if you don't select it. Note that the farthest point of the tracking is mostly and probably gonna look weird always, and that is because it's the farthest point of your tracking. So it's very improbable that your person is gonna have their head like there, because there is right where the tracking stops. So actually when someone moves their head, they keep like in here from -20 to 20. Now that we have finished the part of angle Y, we have come to the point of diagonals. So let's select everything, click here, synthesize corners, make sure angle X and Y are selected. And as you probably know, if you have already tried this process, the synthesization of the corners is gonna be very weird, to say the least. So you can either decide to not synthesize the corners at all, or synthesize them and then fix them, because of course this is gonna need some fixing. So how we do that, we start as we did in the start and go to your head without any eyes, or maybe eyes. I like to leave the eyes when I make the corners, because I like to start with the eyes. This is because automatic synthesization makes the eyes on the same level. Instead, on a human head, when you have a rotation to the side, your eyes are actually gonna be on a diagonal like this. So usually just by doing this, it's gonna look much better. Now it's looking weird because all of our other elements are not moving, but if you fix all of your other elements to that, it's gonna look cool. So let's do that. If your head is looking a little bit too crazy like this, is probably better to actually do this. Right click here, click Ctrl Shift C, right click here, Ctrl Shift V, and we are gonna start from this head that is more normal compared to that mess that we had earlier. Usually when your deformation becomes too much that it's too hard to fix, what I always advise is to start over. So I think I'm gonna close the tutorial here. It will need a little bit more refinement, but you see, this is basically how you would go for it. So it's almost ready, it just needs a little bit more of refinement. And this is a long process. You have to test it, maybe even export it and test how it goes live, then come back inside of Live2d, fix more. So if you are at this stage, you just need to test it a little bit and refine, but we are basically done. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. If it was, you can leave a like or a comment. If you have any doubts or problem, feel free to share it with your friends. And remember that I will put this head source file in Gumroad if you need it for study. And that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.